Welcome back, everyone. I'm the MoeChicken, and this is more Megaman 2 on Megaman The Wily Wars for the Sega Genesis. We're going to be going to Quickman today. The Quickman there, he's fast. He's got a boomerang. Got a sweet level with lots of deadly beams, which you will see later. And you know, one of the things I'm really so I mentioned I was going to show you this. Last time we got item 3. Now item 3 allows us. So we can't get up there, as you can see. Can't jump high enough. Can't jump high enough. So we get item 3, and it okay. We use item 3, bounce along, attaches to walls, and allows you to climb. It's just a little helpful thing. You get them from 3 of the Robot Masters. I can't remember which ones, though. So apparently one of them was Flashman. So there are 2 more. And, I think it's the first. Okay, so as soon as I jump down from here, there will be chaos and beams and madness, and you will see. So here we go. Jump! These things are the bane of so many gamers' existence. Now, once you've memorized them, they're not bad. You just have to position yourself. But they're instant death, and they start going as soon as you get on the screen. So you've got to make sure that you can dodge as many of them and get to the bottom of the screen as fast as you can. And there's a part coming up which is a little bit more difficult than the one you just saw. And yeah, when I was a kid, in the last episode I beat Flashman, and Flashman's special ability is to freeze time. And so in the NES version, the screen lights back up before you fall off the cliff, which is right in front of me. It did not here, so I will just tell you, there's a cliff over there. So I used to use Flashman's ability to stop time, and because it stops the beams too. I'm going to try and do without it though, so here we go. Fall. Alright, up. Go. Go. Alright, go. Run, Megaman, run! Run, Megaman! Oh, jeez! Go. Okay. Oh, come on! I clipped the side of the cliff and fell and hit. That was the end. That was literally the end of the sequence. Alright, so I can do it. I've just got to not do stupid like I did there. Anyway. Yeah, when I was a kid, I would just, I would use Flashman's power to freeze time. Because, as you may have seen in the last episode, despite the fact that I think Bubbleman is technically the one you're supposed to use the Mega Buster on, Flashman's pretty easy. You can beat him with just your regular shot, not too hard. And so I would usually have Flashman's ability when I got here, and so I would just use it because I was like, well, it stops time, why not? The only problem with it is you can't actually turn it off once you've activated it. So once you've activated it, you're going to use the whole thing. I mean, you're going to get the benefits of it the entire time, but the big problem is that, like, Quickman in here is vulnerable to the flash weapon. And so ideally you'd want to actually save as much of it as you have for when you have to fight the boss. And so it's counterproductive to it's just gonna run. It's counterproductive to actually use it before you get to the boss. Anyway, so we're going to be fighting Quickman. Quickman's ability is he's quick, and he jumps around a lot and throws boomerangs at you. But we have the remedy for that. Namely, we can stop time, which seems like it should be the remedy for most things. But here we go. So, there's Quickman. There's Quickman. Here he is. And stop time. So you can see he's taking damage slower than we're losing ability, so I am still going to have to fight him at the end, but it won't be as bad as it would have been. Stop. He actually didn't jump as high as I expected to. So in the original... Oh, yeah, so he fights differently. This is interesting. In the NES one, he always jumps super high. So I'm actually kind of... you got stuck on a wall there. I'm actually interested to see that he fights so differently in this one. A little bit easier here. I say that and then I take a hit. Now I'm gonna back. Ooh. He got me. He got me, and I don't have any more flash power. Okay, well I'm gonna have to try and fight him legit. So here we go. Yeah, normally, like, the first thing he does when you fight him in the NES one is he will jump all the way over to where you are. And it's a pain in the butt because he will usually just jump on your head. No, I didn't mean to go in the menu. Whoa, whoa. He's just jumping around. So yeah, his weapon it's supposed to be the boomerangs, but he kind of jump. I don't know. I feel like normally he just sort of jumps in your head. Jeez. This guy is not easy to fight without weakening him first with the time stop. And the boomerangs, of course, go after you after they shoot. So I've got an item that will restore my health. I'll show you. Let's see. So these things down here, energy tanks. I've got those. How many lives do I have left? Oh, I've got a couple of lives left. I'll keep going. I'll keep trying to beat him legit. I was gonna say I'll use one of those if it looks like it will help me beat him. I would rather be able to beat him on my own merit though, without having to rely on energy refills, because he doesn't get energy refills. It's not fair that I should. You die. Your boomerangs. They're so powerful. Now, something about this game. I mentioned in the previous episode that every Robot Master is technically weak to something. And that is true. But secretly, every Robot Master is actually weak to one thing. There is one particular ability which, for whatever reason, is just better than everything else. It's actually the person we'll be fighting later on in the episode if I beat Quickman. Specifically Metal Man. For whatever reason, everybody is weak to Metal Man's ability, the Metal Blades. And not only that, they have like lots of weapon energy. They can be shot in all directions. They're broken in every sense of the word. And I have a friend who insists that whenever you play this game, the first thing you should do is always go beat Metal Man first. I'm gonna go ahead and use the thing. Use it. There we go. I just want to get rid of this guy so I don't have to hold the video up too much. That's assuming I can actually beat him. Come on. Die. Die. I've not actually had to fight this guy from full health in quite a while. Because while I think if I remember correctly, I have at some point in my life beaten every one of the Robot Masters in the okay, I gotta use another one. He's tough! So, no credibility for me. That is terrible, but I want to beat him. So, get out of here, you. He's done. Anyway, Metal Man. You can very easily beat him with the regular shot. He's technically weak to quick boomerangs, but it doesn't really matter. You can beat him with the regular shot. And once you have his weapon, you just win, pretty much. Mega Man pouts at you. He's like, why you got that quick boomerang? I'm gonna beat you up. Look how grumpy he looks. It's ridiculous. Alright, save. Yes, go. Metal Man. This guy is the way to win in the game. Oh, he does not look good. He does not look good in this game. Oh, no. Oh, that's cool. So this level was always one of the cooler looking levels. It's supposed to be like a cool, like, clockwork factory. I need more of those. I used all of them up. It's like a clockwork factory. It's super neat. And one of the things that I've been really enjoying in playing the Sega Genesis version is seeing how the familiar NES environments are either replicated or reimagined. So the previous, like, let's see, the first area we went to, the Bubble Man's level, was pretty significantly changed in terms of the way the background was done, primarily because they just kind of toned down the waterfall effect. In the original game, that, like, there was a tiled waterfall pattern in the background, which I kind of made reference to but didn't really talk very much about. That was pretty much the entire background. It was just a big waterfall, and it wasn't that great to look at. Kind of hurt your eyes, and I'm glad they changed it. But in this level, this is actually pretty well similar to what Metal Man's level looked like in the original game. So, I don't know, it's neat. Same thing for Flashman. That was pretty close to what Flashman's level was like too. I don't know. It's interesting to see what they kept, what they changed, that sort of thing. But yeah, Metal Man, when you get his power, it shoots in all directions. You can shoot it in all directions. You can shoot in 8 directions. You've got plenty of weapon energy for it, so you don't run out of it very easily. And like literally, everyone's weak to it. Even Metal Man is weak to Metal Man's attack. Actually, that was an experiment that the same friend who bought me this game, we did one time, was because he was extolling the virtues of Metal Man's weapon, and I was like, no, there's a sequence to it, you know. It's like everyone's weak to something, and I guess people are just kind of generally weak to it. He's like, no, everyone's weak to Metal Man. Everyone is weak to Metal Man. Believe me. And so I was like, okay, I bet Metal Man's not weak to Metal Man. Metal Man is totally weak to Metal Man. In fact, if you hit him with one of his own shots once, he will die. It's a little ridiculous. So his shtick is he's got like a conveyor belt on the ground there, and he will periodically change the direction of it during the fight, but he himself will never move. I don't think. He may jump to the other side if you get all up on him, but I'm going to use quick boomerangs, and then like so he hangs over there and he throws buzzsaws at you, and you hit him. So when the screen flashes like that, that's him changing the direction. It's actually he's tougher than he... okay, well, he's tougher than it was in the NES one. That's interesting. How many lives do I have? I don't want to game over. Let's see. I have no lives left. Okay, well... Despite the fact that he's technically weak to the quick boomerangs, I'm going to use this. Because this will allow me to stay over on the far side of the room, which is honestly easier. The quick boomerangs do more damage to him, but they also force you to get close to him. And getting close to him is dangerous because he'll just pepper you with buzzsaws. Like he's actually doing a pretty good job of. He's more difficult in this. This is the first situation in which the NES version was easier than the Genesis version. So far, the Genesis ones have been generally easier to deal with. And this is a harder fight. Because he's, and I think the reason for it is that he's more mobile. Like, in the original one, I feel like there was more of a delay between... I gotta use it. I don't want to game over. Sorry, y'all. I know it's not impressive, but I don't want to game over, so there we go. There was more of a span of time between when he would throw things, so it was easier to kind of like keep track of which direction you were walking. I did take a hit. Okay, so I would have died if I hadn't used it. It was easier to... It's easier to keep track of like which direction the conveyor belt's going. It's easier to keep track of his shots, so forth and so on. Anyway, that is Metal Man, and now we are set for the rest of the game. And Mega Man does not care. He's still gonna pout at us. Because now he's equipped with Metal Blade, and he's like, game's on easy mode now. I don't even care anymore. It's like I don't even have to try. Anyway, that was two more Robot Masters. We're getting through this pretty quick. This is Mega Man 2 and Mega Man The Wily Wars. I hope you're all enjoying it. Thanks for stopping by.